Okay, just a disclaimer, I'm gonna wear a mask because I'm having sinus and I have tissue paper up in my nose. So I'm just hiding that shit and I hope that you can hear me. I think you can. Clink! I'm not drinking. Gulp, 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 gulp. Ah.
Hi.
Hi.
I am Amelia.
Hi, you are Amelia. I am Gray.
Welcome
to Casualty.
Welcome to another episode of Casual Conversations. Casual Conversations.
That was great.
Thank
that
you.
was better than
I'm auditioning for Singapore Idol.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm excited. I can't wait.
So for today's episode,
Yes.
we'll be talking about, in the spirit of Halloween, we'll be talking about spooky stuff.
Spoopy?
Yeah.
Spoopy?
Spooky, supernatural things that I have experienced.
Because I have not.
Maybe you have, but you just don't consider it as a supernatural because everything can be explained. There's always a scientific way to explain things.
You know me so well. That's right. I always think there's a scientific way of explaining things, and there's always an explanation for something. It's like the wind be blowing, or like, you know.
The first story itself, we have very different view on what happened.
Right.
Because the first story happened together.
When we were together. That's right.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump into the first story.
Let's go.
The first story took place 2 years ago.
Yes.
2 years ago when me, Gray, and our two other friends went for a mini vacation to Batam.
That's right.
So I've been trying to think of like why it happened and if there's any reason of what made it to happen.
Right.
So we were in the supermarket. This supermarket was huge.
Yes.
Right. It was also quiet.
It was.
In that aisle, there were only us.
That's right.
And it was going to be evening. It's in the evening.
Yeah, it was around 7.
Yeah, it was around 7.
Yeah.
And then, as you know, that's like the timing where, like in Islam, that timing is
when
it's called devil hour or something. It's not devil.
The spirits come out.
The spirits come out.
Yeah.
So at that time, you're supposed to stay at home.
Yeah.
Pray.
Yeah.
So we were out.
Right.
We were laughing. I remember clearly that we were laughing about a joke.
Yeah.
And then we were talking very loudly.
As we were.
Yeah, as we normally would.
Yeah.
So we were just
being a noisy prick. Yeah.
In a quiet supermarket.
Right.
And then while we were walking one of the snacks aisle.
Yeah. Things happened.
This happened. Suddenly, while the four of us were walking, suddenly on our right, the snacks from that shelf just flew out. It just like sprawled onto the floor in front of us. And then I was like, no, because all of us were not religious people.
Yeah.
And then a lot of us are skeptics in that friend group. So we just stood there in silence for maybe like 1 second or 2.
No, I think it was 5 seconds.
Yeah, I
solid.
think
5
just
seconds.
Stood there
it was just like, okay, it's a rat.
yeah. And then I remember one of our friends said, that was weird.
Yeah.
Like it was weird. Like we were just walking down the aisle and then suddenly something was thrown onto the floor.
Right. Not something. Some things.
Yeah, some things was thrown onto the floor. And then after that comment, like, well, that was weird. We four of us just like casually picked up the stuff
we
and
picked
put
it up.
back.
Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah. We picked it up. I forgot we picked it up.
We picked it up and then we put back. Then we're like, oh well. And then, I guess we were trying to make sense of it.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. It was a rat. I swear. Yeah. It's either a rat or the wind.
Yeah.
No, I really think it could be an animal, you know?
I mean, it could be.
Yeah.
But there were so many things. Yeah, and the fact that my first thought was someone from the next shelf accidentally pushed the thing inside. But the thing is, the shelves they had a back.
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
So it was just like the wall-ish thingy behind the shelf. So there couldn't be someone from the other side pushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my first thought was, oh my god, supernatural.
Right.
But
I think because the rest of us weren't like too bothered. I actually forgot that this happened until she raised it up like today.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait, I don't remember, because like to me it wasn't, I didn't like pick it up as something supernatural, so I didn't think of it as something that I would like continue thinking about, so I like just brushed it off straight away. Like I really just, everything has a scientific explanation. So I obviously would think that it's just some
logical explanation for it.
Some logical explanation like an animal or what. Yeah. But of course,
it's like
Honey here 2 years later is
still
like,
thinking about it.
Still thinking about it.
Yeah, I like with all the supernatural things that have happened to me in my life, I keep thinking about it because I want to try to explain to myself how it happened and why it happened.
Right.
So in my theory is that we were being too loud.
They were angry.
Yeah, they were angry and they just wanted to shut us up.
Yeah.
By throwing the stuff in front of us.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
some more share. Please spill the tea.
Okay. My friends and I were vacationing.
Also vacationing
at JB.
Oh wow! Yeah, everything happened. Was everything overseas?
Nope.
Okay.
So my friend had this discount for Airbnb because there was something wrong with a previous trip.
Oh, okay.
So the Airbnb gave her a discount for this trip. So we got a big place to stay. It had like a few rooms. There were 4 of us. There were 3 rooms, 3 bedrooms for the 4 of us. And it was beside the pool. It was really nice, very aesthetic. But the thing is, right, I don't know why we want to get such a big Airbnb because all 4 of us ended up sleeping in one bedroom together. Okay. But yeah, anyway, during the night time, there's an air freshener outside in the living room. I don't know if it's motion censored or what. I don't know if that works. There's anything that works like that. But
I know there's the timer ones, the ones that like spray every few,
And then, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure it malfunctioned or something.
Right.
Because at night, when 2 of them was already sleeping, my friend and I were still awake. We the middle ones, the other 2 were at the side. And then I was about to go to sleep. Then suddenly, like the air freshener sound was very prominent in the silence. It was very silent. Then just, and I'm like I can't sleep because strange, like different environment. Right. It's hard to sleep. Right. And then luckily my friend wasn't asleep also lah. Then I was just like lying there awake, and then we were just talking. No, we weren't talking. We were just like lying there in silence, trying to sleep. Okay. And then suddenly, the air freshener just went off. Oh dear. Like non-stop. Like keep like and then it stopped. And it's like it kept doing. And then I'm like, what is wrong with the air freshener? Like malfunctioning maybe. And then my friend, this is like the typical like white girl like response to this kind of situation. You want to go outside and check? And I'm like, no, I'm not going out there. Like, nah, I'm staying here.
I would do that though.
Would you actually go out to check?
I mean, everything's logical. It probably malfunctioned.
I cannot, because in my head, it's either there's something supernatural or there's somebody outside. Like somebody else, like a person, an actual person. I was afraid that there was somebody else in the like house. Who came in. Because I think one of the lock was hard to lock. And I think there was a theory where one, like they have the master key. I mean, obviously they have a master key, right? Yeah, we were afraid that somebody like hold out the master key.
From supernatural turn into slasher film.
Yeah. Yeah. But playing with the air freshener. Yeah. But yeah, that was just it. Then I just like went under the blanket and I just like closed my eyes. I cannot sleep. Yeah, that was the least intense of all the.
Oh, so it started with the least intense one lah.
Yeah.
So it goes.
I'm not sure, but it's definitely more unexplainable than. This is more explainable than the rest.
I see.
So, the third one just happened last year. I went for a sleepover. And then in the morning, I had to get to work. So my friend was still sleeping. Then I went out to get ready first, because usually I get ready first, then my friend get ready, then we go work together. And then while I was getting ready, my friend have this habit of like peeping into the toilet. I mean, while I was doing my makeup, like when I'm fully clothed.
It's okay, we get it.
Yeah, when I'm fully clothed, my friend would like just like check on me to see like
hello,
just to check on me,
right.
like to see
how
what
far
I was
along
doing.
are you
Yeah,
with the makeup, right? Yeah.
And then this one morning I'm used to my friend checking, like looking at me doing my makeup.
Oh my god, it wasn't your friend.
Okay. I mean, like the first few times I looked because like suddenly someone is there, and I just look off. I'm like, cool. And then this one time, I hear the bedroom door open, and then I hear footsteps going to where I was at the toilet.
Right.
But the footsteps is not those like the the ones that you hear from upstairs. It's not the like tung tung tung.
Yeah.
It's the skin on like the tile kind.
Oh.
It's like the sticky
very light,
kind.
yeah,
very light. And it sounds very close. Then I hear the footstep coming to the toilet, but I didn't like look, because like
you are used to it.
I'm used to it. Then I'm like, oh. Then a few seconds later, the footsteps went back, and then I hear retracted, and went to the parents' room, because I heard the door swing.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm like, okay. Then like I was like very close to finishing my makeup.
Yeah.
And then I packed my stuff. Then I peeped into the parents' room, and nobody was inside lah. Then my thought was like, oh, I guess maybe they went back to the room to get ready already. Then I went back to the room, and then they were still sleeping at the same
spot that you left the person.
That I left the person. Then I was like, cool.
Y'all were alone?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. But the thing is, right?
You asked your friend later?
I didn't tell them this story because I knew it would freak them out. But while like some nights when we were sleeping, I don't know how to say this to a skeptic, because sometimes, right, your heart races for some reason. Like
my heart races every time I see my girlfriend.
In some situations, you get bad juju about some stuff. Do you have like that weird gut feeling, or you don't?
In terms of supernatural, no.
We were sleeping at night. No, not. My friend was sleeping at night, but I was like super wide awake because
I'm wide awake.
Mine was racing more than my heart was. You know, sometimes. How do I say this?
But if you're trying to say, if I sometimes stay awake at night and cannot sleep, yes, I do, because insomnia. And then if my mind races a lot, yes, because I got anxiety.
That went dark. but yeah. Are you very sensitive? It feels so weird about like talking this to you, because like I know you don't, and you won't like
feel it.
Yeah. But sometimes you can feel good energies and bad energies. Can you? No, right?
Sorry. No, really, I don't.
But yeah. Okay.
You felt bad energy.
I felt good energy.
Good energy.
I don't feel a dangerous energy, basically.
Okay.
But I feel like the room was very, very active. Yeah. The thing is, since I was a kid, I've been very sensitive to these kind of things. And
energy exchange. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just felt like there was a very playful energy.
Like a young person.
Yeah.
Could it be anybody? Like, do you know who it might be?
The thing is, I feel like it's not a somebody.
Ah.
I feel like it was an animal or something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I feel like it's so stupid.
Did your friend have a... No, I'm not judging, I swear. People do feel that. I get it. Like, did your friend have like a late animal, like a passed away animal?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That was the questions I was asking. Like, do you have any like I don't know. Yeah. But the thing is, I forgot to say, like, the footsteps thing, it didn't feel bad also.
Oh, okay.
It felt, but when I put it, like, when I had time to process it, I was thinking if it was somebody looking over him.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. So I felt like maybe it might have been a guardian of his.
Yeah.
That was just like looking like.
So that's that.
That's that.
Yep.
The next one that I have is it was this year.
Oh.
But it could be explained. I mean, my sister explained it, but again, I'm like, are you sure?
I understand.
So it was earlier on this year when I just moved, and then I find out that my neighborhood is quite
shady.
So shady. And then I think 1 or 2 days before, one of my neighbors had a really big fight. I think my sister said that they might have a kid in the house or something that could be affected by the fight.
Right.
So one night, me and my sister were sitting in our living room, and then at like 2:45 a.m. like that,
oh my god,
we randomly heard a kid's footsteps like running past our door.
Okay.
That was it.
Oh, okay.
But the thing
but
is,
at 2:45 a.m. a kid running.
that's why. The thing is like the foot, like the skin kind of like on the cement outside my floor.
So it's not like on slipper or whatever. It's like really like footsteps.
Footsteps, yeah. And then that freaked me out. And then I'm like, at that time we were just, I think we should go in. Then we went in to sleep. I mean, we didn't sleep, we went into the room.
Okay.
At least there was 3 of us together, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the next day, my sister was saying how she was afraid that it might have been the family who fought, and then the kid was afraid or something. Then the kid ran out of the house.
2:45.
Right. That's the only part. Because obviously if they fought, we would have heard the argument first.
Yeah. Oh, but there was no argument.
No, it was quiet. And
that's
then
weird.
out of nowhere, there's just like this kid's footstep right outside our door, like right past our house.
That's weird. And I've been to her house. You can hear the walls are very thin. You really can hear quite clearly what's happening on the outside.
Yeah. Yep. And
that is weird. I can attest to that. Although I would have some, but yeah, that's weird.
That is weird. I don't have an explanation for that, but it's just the bad feeling that comes with all these things. Is what's very unsettling.
Yeah.
Well, in my childhood, like primary school days, I think the first time ever that I've ever gotten a high fever, I was supposedly possessed. Yeah. But the thing is, the explanation for that, right, is people do get hallucinations when they get high fever, right?
Yeah, they can.
Yeah. Then they will do things that they don't.
They don't remember. They don't know. They don't. They're not aware of. Yeah.
My sister and I, we shared a room.
Yes.
Together back at home when we were kids.
Yeah.
So I had high fever. Then my sister was sleeping next to me in bed, and then she woke up because I was laughing.
Okay.
I was sitting on the side of the bed, and I was staring at the ceiling and I was laughing. Yeah, and then and then I have no idea how she's so brave, but she walked across me in front. When I came to my conscious mind, my dad was holding me, my mom and my sister was like sitting there. They were like staring at me like, and then I woke up. I was still laughing.
Okay.
But then when I woke up, I was like laughing. Then I was still smiling. Then I'm like, when I woke up, I'm like, why are you laughing? Why are you staring at me? Why are you staring at me? Like, I just woke up. Then I was like outside. And then the thing is, so my dad is a healer of some sort. So he has a few
Spiritual
tools in his house that he prays to, that he blesses. So he was using one of it to bring me out of this supposed possession. But the thing is, right, he was like compelling the thing to leave me. While he was saying that, my shoulders felt very, very heavy. That's the one thing that was like, to me, because I felt very, like, it really felt like something was like my shoulder was like very tensed up, and like, I don't know, is it something pushing down, or it feels like something, I don't know, I want to say like coming out, but like my shoulders felt very, very heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very tense. And then I woke up after, like, because he placed the thing on my shoulders, like
The tool.
yeah. And then I woke up. And then the next few days, my mom and sister was like still looking at me like, yeah. But the thing is, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a horrifying experience.
Yeah.
Like to see
watch
your loved one
go through that.
Yeah. But I feel nothing because I don't know what happened. I mean, I wasn't there to experience. I mean,
you weren't conscious.
I wasn't conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the story of the possession of Amelia.
Alright, great. This has been a great episode.
Yep.
So much tea, so much goss, and so much.
But can y'all tell me if I'm just crazy?
No, I think I am the weird one. Because I think most people are believers.
True.
Whether religious or not religious. I think most people have like the tendency to be like, oh yeah, that's supernatural. But I'm just the idiot who questions everything and be like, but I'm sure all of you back there are gonna be like wishing, oh bitch, you gotta experience something.
Yeah.
I want to experience. So far, touch wood, I don't think I've experienced, and I don't want to experience. Because if I don't know, it's better if I don't know. Please don't wish it on me, because if I don't experience, I don't want to know of anything. Like, I'm just gonna...
But would you like to experience something that will make you question? Like,
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Well, if you all have any
stories,
tell us.
Tell us, please.
Comment us below. Because I love listening to these kind of stories. I mean, in the moment, it's pretty scary, but like when you look back at it, it's like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to our stories.
Yes. Thank you for telling your stories. Your stories was amazing. And
Thank
it's like kind of eye-opening as well to hear like supernatural stories for me. It's like...
And to hear how narrow-minded I am, and no, it's a supernatural thing.
No, it's fine. Like, if you think that it is, I mean, it possibly is. Like, if there's no other explanation, especially like the
kids' footstep
and the snacks dropping.
Yeah. It's a rat.
It's a rat. Yeah. Alright. Click. And
that's the tea.
That is the tea I'll not be drinking today.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and
comment and do all that. Do all that for us, please. Thank you.
Happy Halloween.
Yes, happy Halloween. I'm sorry I'll be so out of it. I'm just not feeling so well. Goodbye.